What's up YouTube? It's TheRookYGO and I'm hitting you guys with a video that I haven't done in a while, but it's a video you guys are expecting. Obviously you guys are aware of what Konami has done to Time Wizard format, and you know, I feel like I had to make this video as a Time Wizard content creator because I mean it's kind of important that my viewers know what has been going on. And it's important for you guys to know, especially for the direction and future of this channel, right? So long story short, they have made Time Wizard into a corporate America little puppet. Obviously, they basically turned it to where you have to use current game mechanics and the current rulings. Long story short, they have taken the nostalgia out of the game. They have basically kind of just, a lot of people saying they killed Time Wizard. They just sucked the life out of it, and they changed the formats completely. I think the format that got hit the most was GOAT format, that being a 20-year-old format. 20 years, their entire card pool has almost been errated, right, to the point where playing a modernized GOAT format is kind of unplayable. Well, it's not unplayable, but like I said, it's a different format at that point, right? It's corporate. Same thing with Edison. Like, it made me not as bad as GOAT format, but a lot of cards got phased out due to these changes, right? A lot of decks got phased out because of how the game mechanics are played now. Obviously no priority, so the big three formats that had priority are GOAT, Edison, and Tengu, right? That changes everything. That basically changes how a lot of decks were played, how a lot of cards were played. No priorities nerfed several cards, and also errated super nerfed these cards, right? Like Goyo, obviously. I'm not gonna get into much detail in it, obviously, because like you guys been probably watching videos on this issue for like the past 2 days, right? Another way I can describe it, like I call it corporate because you guys remember McDonald's, like it used to be so colorful inside, and they used to have like the play pens, like the play place. That's what they called it. Over the years, McDonald's modernized. They turned everything contemporary on the inside. They got rid of the playpen. They got rid of the flashy colors. They made it something modern, something sleek, contemporary colors, just like a corporate version of McDonald's. It sells the same food, but the inside and outside looks completely different. That's exactly what they have done with Edison, GOAT, and like the rest of Time Wizard. That's the best way I can describe it. And a lot of people like it, actually. A lot of people hate it. I guess you would assume majority hates it, but I don't think we know who the majority is, right? A part of me wants to accept it and try to give it a shot, the new corporate way of playing Time Wizard. But then, you know, I talked to my friend the other day. He was like, well, yeah, I want to try it too, but we tried it, and honestly, it kind of just took the soul out of it, right? And that means a lot, right? Taking the soul out of something, because it just took the fun out of the game, the nostalgia. It's just different, right? But again, as a Time Wizard content creator, I will continue to make the same content. Obviously, we're gonna keep it the same, the old school OG way of playing Time Wizard, because that's how we played it before, you know, Konami actually recognized it. And will I consider playing current Time Wizard? Yeah, I will consider it, just because at the end of the day, I am a Time Wizard channel and I want to support everything, right? I want to try to at least give it a shot, show you guys what it looks like, maybe post a deck profile, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's definitely not gonna feel the same, right? I still plan on going to Nats this year. Obviously, I play Modern as well, so I got my invite. I want to go there to get my playmat and sleeves, right? But the biggest decision before Nats was, do I want to play Modern or play the Ultimate Time Wizard? Because one of the goals for my channel was to top a Ultimate Time Wizard for you guys, right? And just, you know, be one of the greats in Time Wizard. But now, since they announced these changes, like, at first reaction, I'm like, damn, I might just play Modern now. And a part of me was like, maybe I should try it out. But at the moment, there is no Ultimate Time Wizard announced currently. But I feel like they will. We'll see what happens. If you like the OG way of playing Edison, go for it. Nobody's stopping you, right? Nobody's nobody's forcing you to play this format, right? Nobody's forcing you to play the way Konami corporate wants you to play their format, right? They basically turn it into their Time Wizard format. Nobody's again, speaks for yourself. Make your own decision. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Even if you want to play the new modernized way of playing Time Wizard, nobody's stopping you either. Don't let other players tell you otherwise. Even if it's like OG Edison lovers telling you, say no, you're ruining the format, you're part of the problem. Forget about them. You don't be like that, right? Make your own choice. You're a human, you're a grown adult. RBTs, you have, you know, online tournaments, unofficial, obviously all the discords of Time Wizard, they're falling by the how they're supposed to be played, right? Yes, you still have that, and even some local stores will still implement the original style of play. Other stores may have to follow suit, right, toward the new ways of playing Edison or Time Wizard, right? And you may have to adapt if your store does, right? And then I was reading something the other day. The Edison format Discord, they basically said, due to the recent announcement from Konami that Ultimate Time Wizard will be using the modern card text, the rulings, the rulings, I know you guys want to watch this match. It's on this channel. I'm just streaming this in the background for whatever. Obviously, their Ultimate Time Wizards, if they still exist, will not be included in the major topping spreadsheet going forward. We condemn their decision to change the format we all know and love. That's great. We condemn their decision, but you shouldn't take away the fun for somebody else if they actually want to try that format. If they actually decide to play an Ultimate Time Wizard with those new rules and they top, you shouldn't take that away from them, because honestly, it's still like Time Wizard, right? And it's still skillful to top an event. You should definitely post those results. I just think that's a little too petty. Come on now, like, be mature here. We're a bunch of like 25 plus year olds playing 10-20-year-old formats, man. It's just a card game at the end of the day. It's not that serious, y'all. And if you would like to talk about this custom format, please use the Konami containment channel. That's kind of that, again, that seems so petty from edisonformat.com. Edison format will remain Edison format as long as we, the community, continue to play it the way we always have, historically accurate and true to the Edison SJC experience. Now that is like the most untrue statement I ever heard. Edison format has not been the actual SJC format in like years. That format, if it was historically accurate and true to the SJC, more players would be playing Synchro Cat, Flamvels, more Quick Draw Hero, or more Quick Draw Plants, my bad, Dandy Warrior, because that was like the meta during SJC Edison. You didn't see Vayu Turbo. You didn't see Frogs, Forgs. None of that was... Nobody had that idea back then. Until like years of playing this format, boom, Edison format completely changed from that SJC experience that you're talking about. So I just don't agree with that. The community has changed Edison format from that SJC Edison experience. So I don't agree with that. Konami has changed all these formats completely, but you can't be saying that we as a community haven't changed that format either. Like, come on now. But that's all I have to say, man. Going forward, like, yeah, again, everything's gonna be the same. And if we do end up playing something new, if I end up like trying out the new format, I may. But I'm gonna be posting a lot more Time Wizard content anyway. thank you guys for joining my TED Talk. Again, just take this as a PSA. Your own person. You have free will. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to others. If you want to play this way, play that way. If you want to play this way, play this way. At the end of the day, nobody's stopping you from having fun. Support local or support where you want to be supported. Support where you feel like your format gets the most support. Comment, like, subscribe. Please check out my next few videos. I hope you guys are excited for that. And you know, shout out to the entire Time Wizard community. It's been great. You guys support this channel. Yeah.